Today, it's about collaboration. Today, it's about open innovation. It's about leveraging the ecosystem extensively so that you can play on the supply side of the economy. Here we are talking about making sure that innovation involves your employees, the people that work for you and work within your organization. And we have seen a huge increase in the respondents that have worked with us this year in the Innovation Index, talking about their own employees beginning to believe that part and parcel of what they have to do on a day-to-day basis is being innovative.
I believe in incubation. I believe that incubators will help our world be better. I believe that we need these incubators to help our young people. I believe that we need them in every academic institution, including K-12. I believe that we need them in every town, every city, lots of them, and every corporation, and they all need to connect somehow. And that's what I set out to do in the pivotal point.
Most venture capital firms, they want to be very innovative, but there still is a bit of a herd mentality. They tend to follow trends that are already trends.
In life, particularly when it comes to innovation, we should never make excuses. We should just fiddle, we should just try and make things happen.
Kind of saying an expert will tell you how you cannot do something rather than to do something. Okay? And the reason this is so inexorable and unstoppable today is this last piece, which is the sheer democratization of these technologies. A farmer in Africa today with a smartphone has more information capability in his or her hands than Clinton did when he was president. So now there's nothing that stops anybody from doing very radical disruptive innovation. It's just a mindset.
In the digital world we are operating in today, every time we make an interaction with our customers, the customer is leaving data footprint for us. We can capitalize on that data footprint. However, as I said, if you are not a digital company or a digital enterprise, you are not able to capitalize on that digital footprint because it doesn't exist.
We now have the digital building blocks to create anything that we want. And this is Prof. Barry, and he said South African youth have the potential of becoming innovators and creatives of digital technology, and I would argue that they already are.
What do we do when we leave the room today? What are those few things we do to change how we go about in our organizations, approaching innovation, approaching digital, and ultimately driving our very own relevance?
It's this sort of combination of really facing a very difficult problem and sort of diving into that, but then success is coming out the other end with something that is a very, I think, valuable solution.
We need to get around young businesses, young startups, young students around the incubators, and we need to help them temper their thinking about how to do this, because ultimately it doesn't then matter what the career is, what the business is, as long as they learn that versatility in being able to face challenges, iterate and change, they will be fine.
So I guess in some regards, innovations is one part ideas, but another part execution to actually take the ideas into production, into the KPIs that matter to our stakeholders, customers, and citizens.
We really try to mentor people. In every department, we've got a person in their 60s with a younger team beneath him. So as they grow and want to take time out, there's a younger team to partner and work with them. We realized we couldn't do it alone. We've realized we have to do it with collaborations.
I guess what I'm hearing is that innovation is a commitment to work in a new way. It isn't a one-day project, it isn't an exercise.
It's lifetime.
Thinking differently, it's a way of working, it's your life.
I think that the interesting thing about innovation is that it takes multiple perspectives. And we're all looking for a particular solution, but sometimes you're so embroiled in finding that solution that you can't see it. So it's really important to bring other people to the fore to have a look at it from fresh eyes.
Some time ago, the Accenture Innovation Index was created as an annual measure that recognizes and rewards innovations and systems of innovation within organizations, both small and large, across various industries in South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your finalists. Please give them a hand of applause. The winner is Standard Microgrid. These are your finalists. Please give them a hand of applause. The winner in this category is Easy Equities. There are 3 categories. The winner in this category is Colony HQ. The 4th and final category, and the winner is SSG Consulting.
And the final provocative point that I made is that just imagine that instead of issuing requests for proposals, we can begin to issue requests for innovation.
We as South Africans, we as Africans are equally capable of global innovation and global excellence.